So this was 4 rounds of combat, right?
4 very scary rounds of combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I'm alive, not for Inara. Just slicing through
Yeah,
it.
did you get hit at all?
No.
Inara wasn't scared at all. She's just a
Dervish.
I just went into the like she just forgets the guys that are around her and just rages into the middle of the fray to take out the leader.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So what was it that we saw at the top of the stairs?
Oh yes. Okay. So those 3 guards that ran off said they're going to get reinforcements.
Right?
Well, they came back with Captain Lavender.
But yes. Yay.
Finally.
That's who threw that javelin through the last remaining skeleton.
Then isn't there something else at the top of the stairs?
Why, yes, there is. Captain Lavender has showed up with, reinforcements and also, most importantly, your 3rd level.
Finally.
Now, not to put you on the spot or anything, but does that become like a whoop, 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 and suddenly we're all like kind of healing better and we feel power inside ourselves, or will it be like we have to rest before that actually happens?
Your maximum hit points go up, and then you're going to have to heal up, whatever.
Okay, that makes sense.
These spells we'll pick up, we'll have to spend time studying or loading.
That is correct. So,
I feel that's the better way to do it. I mean, everyone can do their own table their own way, but yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
That's a big deal for Boddy. So,
Yeah, you just jumped, 10, 12 hit points?
but more importantly, Boddy's going to take his practice at getting these at healing these wounds through medicine has finally gotten to the point where he has earned the assurance feat in medicine. Yes. So now when I go to heal someone, I don't have to roll the check unless Stacy says there's some condition that makes me do so. So I automatically take a 10 plus my proficiency bonus, which is now 7 because I've taken 2
You're now
skills.
a trained expert.
Yep, I'm an expert, so my proficiency is now 7. It's your level plus which is 3 plus the 4 points that I've gotten from being an expert. Yeah. So now,
Pretty big deal.
automatic 17s mean that I succeed every time.
You bet.
And the thing we should probably talk about is there's a lot of hubbub on the internet about risky surgery. So risky surgery means I get a +2 bonus on the check, but I automatically deal damage to them before I heal.
Yes.
Some people say that you shouldn't be able to use assurance on risky surgery, but others say since you're doing damage automatically, that balances out the benefit of risky surgery, which is an automatic crit when you succeed.
Well, if by the rules you don't have to roll,
Correct.
then that seems fine.
Yeah.
I think their argument is probably because it's supposed to be risky.
Correct. It's more the flavor of, it's risky, then why are you getting it assured? Well, you're assuredly damaging the person you're for 1d8.
So that's the risky
Yes.
part.
And the benefit is you roll 4d8, but it's very possible that the 1d8 points of damage you do can out damage the healing, which is 4d8. If you
have a bad roll.
Yeah. If you get a high roll on the first d8 and low rolls on the other 4. So that's, what is your feeling on the matter?
I'm willing to go with the rules as written.
Okay, so I get to use assurance on risky surgery.
Yeah.
It says also assurance. You can do it automatically, even in the worst circumstances. You can perform a basic tasks. So it's just proficiency plus 10. Period. No bonuses, no negatives. So I really like that. It makes my healing a little less scary for folks like Stagrum.
Speaking of, well, we've got the captain at the top of the stairs, but also Stagrum's still down.
Stagrum's still down.
So Fawin looks up the stairwell and sees Captain Lavender.
Yes.
If you'll indulge me for a moment, as soon as that javelin hits another skeleton, we'll be safe. Boddy will say, "Finally," and he'll head directly to Stagrum because he knows he's hurt. So he's going to start doing his 10-minute medicine check while everything else happens. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right, cool. So he's going to go over. He's going to use his assurance feat. End of 10 minutes, we'll do the result.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds cool. Fawin looks up the stairs and says, "Captain Lavender, thank goodness."
Yeah, you're a little late, buddy. Could have showed up like 10 minutes earlier.
This is Inara. You haven't met her yet.
Yeah.
She's.
Oh, you've met this guy?
We went to go see him about Calmet, that terrible halfling that was harassing the goblins, and then also to explore Vaz's shop a little bit, the bookstore.
Oh, that was when I was out cold for like 2 days.
Yeah.
I am the head of the guard.
Is this how you normally run things? Showing up 10 minutes late to every emergency?
Fawin starts walking toward Inara, just very, calmly.
Hand toward her mouth.
It's been a little stressful, sir.
He kind of walks down there and he looks around. There's bones and like chopped up bits of Hell Knight armor, and there's a couple dead guards and one that's laying there bleeding still. He's like, what the devil went on down here? And he rushes immediately to the one guardsman he's a 0. That's right, he made his check. He wasn't dying too, but he made his check. So he runs down, he starts giving first aid to that guy. He's like, all right, tell me what's going on here. Where did all these skeletons come from? How did you get in here?
Well, you guys have like maybe a leak or something. I don't know.
The underworld's leaking. All the dead are going out. No, go ahead.
You got some sort of tunnel that like connects to this undead graveyard that we were in. But you see, we opened this door and then there was like thousands of them that just kind of showed up, and then we ran, and then the tunnel led to your inn.
Fawin says, we're pretty sure that Vaz the Rain has been practicing some necromancy and put the entire town in terrible danger.
The question is, why are you guys connected to like this undead thing that we found?
What undead thing are you talking about?
There's the Hell Knight Keep.
You mean Hell Knight Hill?
Yes.
Yes, Castle Alterin.
Yes.
And down in the catacombs, they have places for their honored dead. We're pretty sure, based on some evidence, that Vaz the Rain was doing some necromancy there and awakened them.
We killed a lot of dead things in there. I mean, a lot.
While you're talking, Plame, he looks really rough. It's like normally his skin's green, but it's more like pale gray right now. But he is going to limp over to that fallen guard, and he's going to kind of drop to one knee and put a hand on him to help. And he gets 12 hit points.
Oh.
12.
Wow.
Well, welcome to a level up, everybody.
He's feeling better than he did.
He is at max, man.
12.
Whoa.
That's exciting.
Fully restored him.
He was very brave. He really should die today. He was very much so a hero.
Oh. And he'll look up at Captain Lavender and says,
This man deserves a promotion.
He's like looking at you with some newfound respect. He says, you are blessed by the gods, Goblin.
Fawin also is just almost like wide-eyed at the amount of healing that young man receives. So
Boddy overhears Captain Lavender say that about Plame, and he says, I told you, he's a magic goblin.
Indeed he is.
Was Staggerman dying still? Had he stabilized?
He had stabilized.
Oh, he had stabilized. Okay, good.
Yes. Yeah, he was at 2. No, because he went down with a crit, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he went down to 3. He'd been dying 3 when he stabilized.
oh man. Of the guards that were down here with us, 3 stayed or 4 stayed?
5 stayed.
Are they all alive?
How
3 survived.
3 survived, we lost 2.
Okay.
Yeah, one got lanced when the horse came.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the blood spot on the wall over there.
He had 10 hit points and took like 28 points of damage.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, he's a guard.
Trampled underneath.
Oh my God.
And the other guy just got chopped to bits by halberds.
Okay.
Well, we couldn't save everyone here, but your men did all right today.
Nick says, it looks like they accounted themselves well.
Where are we at? I mean, obviously, I know we're in Breachill, but what basement are we in?
He looks at you and says, this is the pickled ear.
When you were indisposed, we were joking. We're like, whatever this cavern's name is, it's going to involve pickled something.
Like, we're gonna
Pickled pig, some pickled pig, pickled fish, pickled fish.
They're known for serving pickled pig's ears. That's like their delicacy.
I was gonna
if you
say,
can consider delicacy. It's not exactly the sort of place at the finest sort. Well, you might like it.
It sounds like a dog toy.
It looks like whatever stock you had is gone now. So
It looked over all the smashed bottles. Yes, I imagined Roxy will be rather upset with this.
I'm gonna go grab a drink upstairs. So Watts starts walking upstairs.
He's like, wait. Oh, perhaps get a drink.
I know this would be like an odd question, but as far as you know, is everything else okay in town?
There's been no other signs of altercations other than a lot of screaming people fleeing from this tavern. Excuse me.
Okay.
Because while she's getting some refreshment, he pulls out his longsword and he touches it and seems kind of mumble something to himself, and it glows. Ooh. And he steps over and he steps actually down into the tunnel. He's like, I must make sure that my city is safe.
Oh, is he? He's gonna go in there by himself.
Well, he just steps into the entranceway.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like looking down and goes, oh my God, the bone's gone. He's like, how many of these did you fight?
Pretty much all of them.
And Fawin now can't help it. Her curiosity has gotten the better of her, so she walks over and maybe takes a couple steps down the stairwell that goes down the trapdoor, and hunkers down to see down the tunnel.
You see at least two more of the skeletal Hell Knights, the wall crawler guys with halberds crumpled on the ground, and there's maybe another 10 or 12 skeletons behind them that have just been chopped up. He goes, we are truly lucky that you were here today, heroes. If these things had gotten out of this bottleneck, who knows what kind of damage they could have done to the community.
We take cash.
He laughs, goes, goblin humor. I'm beginning to get it now.
yeah, Plame chuckles a little bit, and he's already down on one knee, and he just kind of drops down to the other knee and lumps up against the wall.
Fawin rushes over and kneels down beside you, right? And kind of, sort of like,
It's the old, I want to help you, but I'm not going to touch you.
You're all covered with all this blood.
she doesn't cradle his head, but she kind of holds it up against the wall so that he doesn't slump completely over.
Plame.
And she reaches into her belt pouch and pulls out a healing potion. And goes ahead and administers said potion to him. He's just super weak. He hasn't actually.
No, he's at 2 hit points. Dead.
Yeah. So it is. It's a minor potion. 1 hit point. Oh my gosh. She's trying to not really touch you, and most of it dribbles out onto your chin.
Because there's these really sharp teeth.
Yeah, it's like,
Plame will look at better. Thanks.
But the bleeding was already stopped by Boddy
Yes.
earlier.
Yes.
he wasn't dying.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Much. I appreciate it.
And she
And he closes his eyes and
very gently the wall. She very gently reaches out and tentatively doesn't really want to grabs your wrist and then kind of slaps your palm against your own chest a couple of times. Cannon. Help you servant.
I don't know why it's not working.
So how's Stagger making out?
So
We'll make some dice.
I don't want to do risky surgery on him because he's already almost dead. He's at 0 hit points, right?
He's at 0.
So I can't afford to give him minus full.
Oh, back deadness.
And not if I don't bring him up. So I'm just doing a normal heal, which is 2d8, and that is 7 plus 5. That's 12 points of damage that I healed using my dice slayer dice. My beautiful Slayer mix.
Those ones that have the little bandage rays inside them. Yeah, those are
I need
cool.
to post a picture of these to the Patreon. Yeah, they're so cool. She used real bandages with blood.
Real blood.
No, I asked her because it looks like it's real
It
blood.
does look real. Really.
She used India ink. She gave me 4 d8s, which I found out later was a labor of love because the mold set she uses only has 1d8 in it. So she had to make 4 different passes at these instead of making them all at once.
Wild.
Yeah, and she also made me a d20 while she was at it. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I love them. They're exactly what I wanted. And there's even like little blood splotches, spatters on the numbers themselves. Yeah, they're great. Exactly what I want.
Yeah, I would pay like $100 for something like this.
This is pretty nice. Well, I got a good deal, but I'm not going to try to undercut her price. Tell her what the prices are. Yeah, you guys can bargain for your prices. But yeah. Dice Slayer. She's on. I think she's on Instagram, and I think she has an an Etsy page. I'm not sure.
Oh, very cool.
Between the Dice Slayer dice and the STWay dice, that's all I roll for our game. I have everything I need in those issue sets. They're just as pretty to put your eyes on. Amazing premium guys. Anyway. So yes, Stagum receives 12 points of healing.
He comes to, sets up and goes, the big one is mine. I better do again.
Yeah. Yeah, there. For now, I'm not sure how many more there are down there, but Captain Lavender showed up and he's got his glowy sword down there. But he didn't get the big one. Inara got that guy. Boddy says, who was this fellow anyway?
He looks over and goes, dead.
Boddy just his expression is deadpan. It's like, right. And he looks over and casts detect magic. Besides the halberd, which the one guard still has, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Was there anything magical amongst the belongings of any of these skeletons?
Up here in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy, his bastard sword.
Ooh.
His bastard sword, you say?
Hand and a half.
Ooh.
Nothing in his armor or pockets really like that?
Let me look at his. Nope, he's wearing half plate and a +1 weapon.
Half plate. Okay, so Boddy will identify it. I'll make a roll.
Actually, if you don't mind, instead of taking Boddy 10 minutes to do that.
Yes. You see Boddy, like I think this thing's magical. Give me a few minutes and I'll identify it for us.
Fawin says, well, wait, we've looked at so many of these that surely we can figure that out. And she rolled a 16 on the dice, but she has a new feat called Quick Identification.
Beautiful.
And instead of something taking 10 minutes to identify, it only takes her 1 minute.
Is huge.
To identify those things. And so that was a modified 27 on her Arcana check.
Oh, man. That is a +1 bastard sword. Sweet.
Boddy looks at Fawin and she does it so fast. He's like, you sure?
Yeah, it seems so easy to notice now.
The cat kind of walks up and leans against her and just smiles at you.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, she's seen so many of these striking runes and all the halberds. The runes, right?
Once you know your alphabet.
Yeah, it's just like it clicks in your head all of a sudden for some reason.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, it's not clicking for Boddy, so. Yeah, he'll stick to healing, but.
We're a good team, Boddy. You have the ability to sense them, and then once we find them, I can help figure them out.
Yeah.
Fawin does not have detect magic.
That's crazy to me.
Remember, Fawin didn't learn her magic in a traditional out of the magic book turned away.
See, witches they're different.
Their witches are just different.
They're very interesting. Like they're very focused on what they do, but they're very good at what they do.
And then clueless about other things.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's great. That's another +1 weapon. Boddy looks over to the guard that has the halberd. Good work with that halberd, but I need it back now.
Oh, right. Yeah. You see, I got 2 of them.
Yeah, you make quick work of them. You look like Inara out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody in this room, all those guards, they have got to have a sword crush on Inara because she just destroyed that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do upstairs?
Go get a drink.
All right.
What's going on upstairs first? Like completely empty, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's pretty much emptied out. The only person up there is the owner,
Okay.
who's kind of a burly, red-haired lady who's staring at you.
Can I get a drink? Got a lot of work just to clean up down there, so could use something.
Yeah, we can get you a drink. What? She get a leans in.
On the house?
What do you have?
What do you have?
Most of the bottles, remember, are all gone because Plame went up there and was just like, ching, 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 ching.
Turn around and just kind of looks at the empty bars like,
Look, after all this cleanup that we did for you down there, I'll just take a barrel to go. How about that?
She was like, yeah, a gold piece. She just turned around and goes, poof, sticks her battle axe in the post and walked into the back room. She's cussing about something.
Well, I guess Inara is just gonna go back down. So that could be when you guys are like
coming up. Yeah.
So Inara is walking down as you guys are.
Yeah, as you guys are
Heading
kind
up,
of
I guess.
starting to head up.
They got nothing to drink up there. I'm just taking a barrel to go.
Fawin glances at Plame and kind of over toward the tunnel and goes,
Oh, yeah, they must have been all out.
She will see that Alec is back up. Hey, buddy, you missed all the fight.
Yes, you owe me one.
Oh, I
He kind
do?
of smiled at you.
Well, I'm taking a barrel to go. Do you want some?
It's got it piss water. We'll split it later.
So Inara is gonna start like strapping up start dragging it up. Mind you, she doesn't even know where we are, how long it will take to get back.
Captain Lavender stopped us. Please, if I may, I realize that you've just been through quite a battle and you may need to do a bit of healing up, but soon as you're able, I need to know my town is safe. I would like to hire you to go back down this tunnel. And
That tunnel?
yes, and secure it against whatever threats remain in it.
Higher, as in we get paid.
I'll have to requisition town council, but, and he digs around and he pulls 2 potions out of his pouch. Says, I can offer you these up front, of course, with more when you complete your quest.
How much is that worth? Like 10 gold a piece?
Lesser healings are 12 gold pieces each.
See, I'm not normally like, I don't really get like too greedy, but these potions we've been buying have been very expensive.
This is very true. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
These are worth like 3 times the cost of the little ones that we have. Are you saying we go right now?
As soon as you're able.
Yeah. Boddy says we probably need a rest.
Oh, I'm good. Let's go. I'm ready.
Can you post some guards here?
Of course. I will get some of my best guardsmen to...
And some workmen to like cover this trap door?
of course, yes. Now, what was you saying about Vaz? Do you think she's connected with this?
Oh, 100%.
You can ask the barkeep. She said something about her.
Oh, that's true.
All right. I will, I'll talk to Roxy up here. Roxy Den, that's the barkeep.
Yes.
She's also the owner of this place. I'll speak with her. And you just seem like he's thinking, he's like, we haven't seen any sign of Vaz since she closed up her shop. Was it been 2-3 days now?
Yeah, something like that. She said she was going to Malthun, but I don't believe that at all.
Yes. This definitely throws that into doubt. He must have missed something.
Maybe we should go thoroughly search her shop again.
That is an excellent suggestion. But I do want to make sure that this tunnel is secured.
So Plame will clamber up to his knee. Let's start a written. All right, let's go. And he starts slowly walking toward the trap door. He gets about halfway there and kind of stumbles and drops back to one knee. And maybe after a bit of rest.
Stagger stumbles over and kind of pulls you up. Yes, but we do need to return. If one more of those little green freaks bugs me about. He says as he's holding a plate.
because he did down in the tunnel a while ago. He was like, I promise to help. He's going to keep his vow.
Real quick, when Stagger hoists Plame up, and he's kind of standing up, he's like, oh yeah, and he reaches back into his backpack and pulls out a leather flask and he says, hey, Inara, here. And he tosses it to her. Much better than piss water.
I got a whole barrel. I don't care what it tastes like. She gulps down the whole flask of whatever that was.
Yeah, that was that really strong.
Oh, it was?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Basically like lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Inara want to take one of the lesser healing potions? Or do you want Fawin to take both of them?
I'll take one to like hold.
It heals 2d8 plus 5.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Where are we gonna go rest?
Are we resting or are we just going to head down to the...
He said he would rest.
Well, I mean,
I'm all for resting, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I need to heal everybody first, then rest.
Real quick, meta-wise, Fawin has cantrips and a couple focus spells, but she is out of the big stuff,
Same.
right? And so if we've leveled up, she needs to rest to get all those benefits.
How much need to rest?
Just I would assume a long rest, like a night's sleep or whatever. But I don't know if Captain Lavender expects us to go like right now.
Lavender. Some of us are not doing too well. Obviously, I would go right now. But if as a group, we need to go be the heroes we are, then we are gonna need a full night's rest.
But
Now, we are willing to sleep in this basement. Is that okay with you?
we are?
Yes, it saved me. I'll have some guards help you out, of course. But
Just in case anything
Yeah.
comes up throughout the night, we will be here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Are we in the basement still right now? Yeah, Boddy says, yeah.
Plus, the barrel's here. I don't have to take it anywhere. We're free.
Nice. Or a sleeping potion. Boddy says, well, it'd be best if we were here in case something comes through. We can deal with it right away.
And Fawin is just thinking about like times when we've camped before and cold cat stew, and she's just was really looking forward to the bed back at the thing. And
Well, what about working? Like we should go.
Oh, I have the innkeep taking care of Wargy.
But I could go check on him for the night for you if you want me to go.
Do you not want to stay here?
Boddy walks over while you're stuck. So he goes, how many blankets and mattresses does your elven butt need to sleep down here?
3.
He says to Lavender, could you get us some mattresses?
If your spellcaster needs to rest up, Caden's Keg is about 600 yards that way.
Fawin now, it's kind of like her pride just a little bit, and she doesn't want you guys to think that she couldn't do it. I can totally rough it a little bit, and so she's like,
No, it's fine, Captain. Thank you very much.
so kind of tell us where that is in like Breachill.
Okay, so Breachill Pickled Ear is in what's called Lamon's Lament, which is sort of the north end of town. That's the cruddy side of town. That's kind of this area up here.
So basically like 12 o'clock on the map.
Yeah, north center wall, along the northern wall. And then if you kind of go around the corner, but you go kind of down around the corner and around the central block, and then the next intersection, well, 2 intersections down is Caden's Cave. There's a river that kind of runs from the northeast to the southwest through the town called Breach Creek, which it gets its name. Caden's Keg is just a block from the river.
Okay.
oh, we're only like half a mile from Quarters and Bits.
Oh yeah, Quarters Minutes is right down there.
Yeah. And Quarters and Bits is like more or less at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's where the river goes out. I got it. It's out in its corner. It's just a block up from it. We have Crimsonwood Firs.
What time of day is it?
Well, that's a great.
Yeah, it is like 2 or 3.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
We could.
So really, we all just need to like take a long nap.
Boddy says, right, who can run to town while I'm healing everybody here?
You're in town, sir.
Who can run into town from this basement to do things that aren't basement related?
Yeah, Fawin could probably go.
Right. And
She says in the third person. Sorry.
Boddy pulls out a pen and paper, pencil and paper, and he starts writing down what he wants. He gives you his pick and the halberd.
Yeah.
Just see if they can start transferring this magic to this weapon.
Okay.
We should definitely find someone who can trade in halberds. We seem to have a few.
Yes. And
Oh, I may have racked up a couple more down in the tunnel. I can elbows you.
nice.
Thank you, Skagrim.
Boddy feels like he has like the wound still. He's like, yeah, that's great. Thanks a lot. Yeah. And he says, he takes the bastard sword and hands it to Inara, and he says, I don't know if you need another one of these, but this one's magical like yours now.
Is there something special about this one compared to my sword, or?
Well, we need to ask Fawin to look at it, but it seems to be the same as your sword as far as how powerful the aura seems similar.
And stacking them doesn't make it a +2 weapon, does it?
No.
No. You've got to get a +2 striking word.
But
Yeah.
you can sell the sword as it is, or have the room taken off and have it put on something else later. But she killed the dude, so Boddy thinks she should have it.
You haven't been to Quarters and Bits yet, Inara. You want to go?
I'm good. I think I'll just stick with the keg down here.
Okay.
Boddy looks over at Plame and says, "Right, well, you look like you're still hurting."
You see Plame's actually asleep.
Oh,
Staggrim has him held up, and he just kind of...
all right.
Oh,
Boddy says, "I'll get to work on Plame then, if you're doing okay in our goblins." And Fawin, did you get hurt?
I'm fine.
Excellent. So he sits down and starts working on Plame.
Yeah, he'll just plop him on a barrel someplace.
so when the time comes, Fawin will take these things to Quarters and Bits, although technically, as she takes the halberd and the pick, she stumbles a little bit. She is encumbered. She can. Like she makes it up the stairs with him, but
Lavender says, as long as a couple of you are willing to help him out, him and some of his men can hold down the fort if you have some business you need to conduct.
You look like you could use some help. Oh, Arthos, are you okay?
You carry these all the time? Yeah. Do
She'll
you mind?
just grab all of them with one hand. I think
Nice.
How many is it? How many?
it's one halberd and one pick.
So is that really encumber you?
It really does. It really does encumber Fawin. I'm not.
Wow.
According to my chart, it really does.
I think it's like 5 bulk.
Yeah. You're at 5 bulk. You're encumbered, and Fawin is currently at 4.
Oh, wow.
So
Hold on. I think Inara might be encumbered too.
That's all the things you have.
Because I have the flail, the halberd.
we are not.
I
going
now have
fast at all
two
today.
swords, 2 bastard swords.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm at 12 bulk and my encumbered is 9.
but there's a maximum of 13. So
Okay.
what's your maximum? Probably.
14.
Yeah, so you can still move and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. You still got it.
Wow.
It's just
I didn't
you're just
realize
slow
how
and
much I
clumsy.
was carrying right now. This is actually kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I think I got
But
like
that's okay. Come on. And Fawin walks on up the stairs. Should we go to Quarters and Bits, or should we go to the magic shop? Like, isn't it Shaylin's?
Shaylin's Smile, right?
Shaylin's Smile.
It's the second bridge across the river. So if you go past Caden's Keg and then hang a left, there's a little bridge across the river, and that ends at Shaylin's Smile, which is the Artisans Guild, which they happen to have some magical artisans.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking we could do even more, and we could take one of these extra runes, put it on the pick, but then also take one of them and maybe trade it or upgrade it for a striking rune or something like a flaming rune or something like that for your sword. Yeah.
Bowen.
Yeah. Okay. But kind of both.
Listen, sweetheart, I have no idea what you were talking about right now. Let's just go do whatever we're supposed to be doing. I don't know what rune this, rune that, rock, magic, whatever. I have no idea what you're talking about. But if it makes my sword any better, I will take that. So where are we going with all this stuff?
I was originally we said Quarters and Bits, but I think we should go straight to Shaylin's Smile.
What is that?
It's a magic shop.
Oh God. Okay.
I love it.
I hate shopping.
Yeah, so if it doesn't throw a wrench in anything, I want to go to Shaylin's Smile.
Alrighty. You go through Lamon's Lament, which is kind of the poor part of town there, like a soup kitchen and all this stuff. You go down around the corner, past Caden's Keg, and you hang a left, and there's a little stone bridge. And on the other side is this nice building. That's the called Shaylin's Smile. And as you walk in the front door is this big statue of Shaylin, which is a woman with multicolored wings holding a glaive. But the end of the glaive actually looks like she's like maybe cutting at the floor or something, but the end of the glaive actually turns into like the paintbrush, like she's painting.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she is the goddess of artistry and artisans. To the left is rather pedestrian-looking offices,
Yeah.
as you'd expect from a guild house. To the right, because there's like 2 branches of the building, to the right is this ornately decorated, almost gaudy, because it looks like every artisan has added their own thing, each a dedication to Shaylin in some different way.
Cool.
So, what are you trying to do?
she goes up to the desk, to the counter, kind of gets folks' attention or whatever. And she says, "Hi, I'm Fawin. We've been in here earlier. Heroes here in town. And this is the noble hero, Inara. You'll hear about how she just saved everybody's life a little bit later on."
Inara's just kind of standing there awkwardly.
And you know what? Stagham will have volunteered to come along to carry stuff, I guess. That's just so you're not encumbered.
And this is Lord Stagram.
And she gives him a little wink, off of the Lord part.
It works it that way.
And so this is Lord Stagram, who has been instrumental in organizing the defense of town. We have found this halberd that has a runic symbol on it, potency rune, and I was hoping you might be interested in trading it, working out a deal. If you have any striking runes that we could work out a trade for value type of thing.
So the guy who's standing there goes, I don't know. I think that would rather be her business. And you turn around, and standing in the middle of you is a tall elven woman.
Hello.
Avantalasa.
Yes.
Takes the halberd from your hand, turns it, says, "What are we trading today?"
Well, if my understanding is correct, that rune that's on there is worth about 35 gold, potency rune. A striking rune is worth 65 gold. And so I was hoping that we could submit this to you guys and maybe some other items, or do some trade and maybe some funds as well to get a striking rune put on Hero Inara's sword.
Give me a diplomacy check.
That is a 9 on the dice, which would actually give me a 17.
Ooh. It's like, yes, I've seen potency runes aplenty. I'm not sure why this would be particularly special to me.
Because it came from such an artifact from Castle Alteran? I mean, we could make up the difference.
Inara is gonna step into the conversation. Look, that's worth money. This is worth money. We want to trade this thing that costs money for this thing that costs money. Can you do that?
That's an excellent
Intimidation.
That's intimidation, yes.
I knew it. This is
Oh no!
It's gonna go one of two ways.
That is a 16. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. She just kind of looks and he goes, "Yes, thank you for explaining the process of mercantilism to me."
I'm so sorry.
Stagham will lean forward. This was Lictor de Viris, halberd, taken from her hands by us.
Whoa, that's good.
And he got an 18 on his diplomacy check. And she goes, well, we can do a deal then. Yes. And what happens with that deal? We'll have to find out next time.
Why does nobody listen to Inara?
Well, it'd probably be all right, but the smell of alcohol coming off her breath. I'm sure she was just like,
That is
the barbarian's drunk again.
is. Wayfinder Legends is a production of Red Dirt RPG LLC, and all original characters and artwork are the property of the respective creators. The Age of Ashes Adventure Path was originally produced by Paizo Publishing, and all Paizo titles, characters, and artwork are used with respect under the guidelines of the OGL and ORC gaming licenses. If you like what you've heard, join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. You'll get additional content, Discord access, quarterly gifts, and more. Join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd.
Fawin looks up the stairwell and sees Captain Lavender.
Yes.
I'm trying to think if she would say anything first or not.
You're the closest thing to a diplomat this party has.
That's true.
That's not true. Plame has a +8 diplomacy. Thank you very much. If
if you'll indulge.
What is it with non-goblin?
+2 to both. -1.
Oh, also while you were unconscious.
Anything that was yesterday, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a skeleton on a motorcycle. What's coming down the tunnel? Oh my god.
It's what's his name? The Emily said the Hellrider. No, what's his name?
Ghost
Rider. Thank you. Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
We've got guests on the podcast. I'm super excited.
Nice.
Says you are blessed by the gods, Goblin.
They were pretty sure that was supposed to go to me, but
No, I'm just teasing. I don't say that.
No, you just think it.
She's just thinking it real loud.
where are we at? I mean, obviously, I know we're in Breachill, but what basement are we in?
What basement are we in?
I know. I was like,
That tavern has a name.
it's a good name too.
I'll tell you the name.
I'll tell you the name. I want to tell you the name.
It's a great name. It's a good name.
Palm against your own chest a couple of times. You know, like, Caden Cannon. Help your servant.
That's hilarious.
We're pink faced.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that visual of that? Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop healing yourself. Stop healing yourself.
I don't know why it's not working.
Fawin does not have detect magic.
That's crazy to me. Okay.
Is that not on her spell list?
She just hasn't
Hasn't
chosen
taken
it.
it. You only get so many cantrips.
You do.
You have to be picky. How many do you get? I get 5.
I think Fawin actually has like 10 that she can choose from.
Yeah, but how many do you?
But yeah, I only get to choose 5.
Yeah.
So
I think I have like a lot more than 10 to choose from.
okay, yes, that's probably true.
Yeah.
And and not to leave Plame behind or anything, but does, like, you know, I know you said he was resting up against the wall and stuff. Is there?
But right now he's being, I think he got laid on a keg, but yes.
Yeah, nice.
Body's working on him.
Laid out
As a player,
laid out across
as
the
a player,
top
do you
of
want us
the
to figure out a way to bring you along too?
Nah.
Okay.
They can just roll the cake.
Nice. Thump. Check. And I heal.
Thank you. That was right on Body's shoulders.
Fix you up like this.
We get one more in a trench coat and we're set.
Well, it'll take both halberds worth of potency runes to make the striking rune.
So, which is what Fawin plans to do is to have the 65 minus 35 is 30, and then she's going to make up the difference.
30 gold.
Yeah, Fawin's rich.
Who has 30 gold?
I have 10.
I have 20, but I've been hoarding my gold.
Yes. Fawin
For
has
some reason, Plame just can't ever seem to hold on to. It's like in and out of his fingers.